My name is Ian Nelson. I'm a fifth year undergraduate at New Mexico State University. I am currently employed in the Milligan Lab here at Foster Hall. I'm also an undergraduate researcher working for Dr. Milligan. I'm a biology and chemistry major. Right now I've completed my biology degree and I'm just finishing up on my chemistry degree. Biology, I think that's kind of started in middle school. I got really interested in plants. And during high school, I ended up picking up biology when I was a junior and senior. My advisor recommended me to apply to New Mexico State University since all my credits that I took in high school can just be transferred over here. And that's why I went. That's why I went to NMSU in the first place. And then the chemistry degree, I picked it up because I had a teacher recommend me that because the biology degree plan does carry a lot of classes that you take in chemistry, so they intertwine. So they told me that, well, if you stay for another year, you can pick up a chemistry degree. And I was like, well, graduating 2 degrees I don't think that's a bad idea if I stay for another year. I guess like what got me to enjoy going to NMSU is kind of like all the work I'm doing now. So before I started working here, in the biology department, I was working outside of school. I would just come to class, go to work, go home, go to class, go to home, go to work, and that was kind of like my cycle. And I started kind of getting sick of that. I was like, this sucks. That's all I was thinking was this sucks. And after I'd started a program, I realized like, oh, I should start getting more involved in my department, There's a lot of stuff that they're doing here. I should kind of get behind all that. And after that program, I was driven to start working at a lab, such as this one. And, as I'm working in the lab, I'm picking up all these other things. There's all these other people that are doing other things. There's all these other programs that they offer to the biology students. The whole TA thing, the BioCap program, that's something I started learning more about. So I got behind the BioCap program and I'm also working as a TA. So while I'm doing research, I work as a TA and I get paid for that. And those 2 things I enjoy a lot. So there's always like a takeaway from each conference I go to. It's like, anytime I have the opportunity to give a talk or any sort of presentation, I feel like a sense of accomplishment. It helps to get my name out there. It builds my reference list up. Not only do I learn more about conferences, but I learn more about the work I'm doing. Because a lot of this stuff is new to me. So everything I'm doing is pretty much new. I haven't had any background experience for it. So I guess knowledge is one of the biggest takeaways from the conferences I've attended. This year, I gave a talk at the Biosymposium here at Foster Hall. And at the end of it, I had people asking me questions like, oh, these people are actually interested in what I'm doing. I felt great. Getting questions is a really great thing. I can definitely feel my skills improving. Because it's not only are you just learning about your research and stuff, everything you're doing, but you're also improving skill. You know how to talk to these people. What needs to be addressed, what you can leave out. I feel like that's a good skill, especially for the pathway of work I want to go into. Here at campus, my favorite place is Foster Hall. I love being at Foster Hall. And then we also have the skeletons. Man, dude, that's a massive fish. This Foster Hall is pretty cool. I feel very comfortable in Foster Hall. I think you have a good balance between work, everything I do here and life. But sometimes it can get a little stressful. You start skipping lunch. You start skipping lunches and meals. You have to start snacking while you're before I do anything, I like to figure out what my schedule is so I can start finding little points and make sure I'm good. Eat and stuff. So it's a bit of a struggle, but I know in the end it's all worth it. So I think doing all this stuff has made me a better student. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Everything I'm doing, I enjoy. I don't come in going, crap, I gotta do everything here. No, there's sometimes where I'm this thing's not working out and I get mad, but next day I'm gonna do it again real quick. I'll try again. It's not gonna be no issue. I enjoy being a TA. I enjoy being an undergrad researcher. I enjoy going to classes. I try to find people that are kind of in that same boat. Like, hey, I'm happy being here. Like, good. I like those type of people. They're the best ones to work with. So, any new NMSU people, pick up a biology degree. Don't get into engineering. If you're doing a major, you're already good. Pick up a major and go Aggies.